Hey everyone, and welcome back to this class, Advanced Convolutional Neural Networks. Transfer learning might remind you of something we studied in the past, greedy layer-wise pretraining. Recall that this works as follows. First, we take a shallow autoencoder and then just train it to reproduce its input. Then we chop off the second half and use the first half as the first layer of our final neural network. Next, in step 2, we do the same thing again, but instead of trying to reproduce the original images, we instead try to reproduce whatever transformation we got from the previous layer. So that's Z. After training this second autoencoder, we again chop off the second half and append the first half to our final neural net. We keep doing this until we get a deep network, which is actually just full of the first halves of many autoencoders. Finally, when we decide to stop, we simply add a logistic regression to the end. And this gives us our final neural net. Note that when it comes to training the logistic regression, we again have a few options like I mentioned in the previous lecture. First, we can choose to only train the logistic regression part and assume the features from the previous layers are optimal. Second, we can choose to fine-tune the entire neural network, or we could even do number 1 followed by number 2. So it's interesting to see past concepts appear again. It makes you realize how important it is to learn all aspects of deep learning. Most new deep learning stuff is closely related to old deep learning stuff. Most new inventions are variations on a theme, rather than something entirely new. A lot of beginners in deep learning don't really understand unsupervised learning or why it can be useful, but here is a great example.